Hands, are we the baddies?
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary difficulty. This is episode 13 of Kaiser Bob, the German campaign, where we are being baddies before work. Sorry I've been so busy lately. I haven't streamed a lot because I've just been busy with work. Things have been pretty crazy. And you know what happens as we get into August, my computer store starts to get really busy. Sometimes the consulting gets busy, but right now, as we approach the back-to-school rush, I will be increasingly busy, probably for like the next month or two. And then things kind of dip off after Thanksgiving for the holidays. So that's just part of the business cycle. But I got up earlier than I meant to, so I thought, well, we'll go play a little bit before work. So hope you guys will join me, and let's relax and get the day started right. So we are attacking Britain. I don't remember where I'm attacking them at. I really don't know. So we're invading southern England. We got that going well. I don't know where else I would be. Maybe in the Caribbean somewhere? I don't know. I don't remember. We'll find out soon enough. Research is going pretty well. Let's see how our ships are doing. We got our patrol ships up and going. We're still refitting a lot of... So we're refitting a lot of ships. That's right. We are smashing through this. Let's see how long it's going to take. Yeah, all these holy assault ships, another 2 more turns to get those guys ready. Alright, that's fine. So let's see what trouble we can get into this morning. And I'm on Discord for those of you who are awake and watching live, if you guys want to join me. And I think we're going to probably get into a fight with Japan soon enough. Let's go squish this down just a bit. This is going to be problematic if I don't fix this soon. And I really don't want to get into a fight with Japan until and I'd like to take on Austria-Hungary, but I need to fix my transport problem. I know we've been pestering Japan. And we were able to get some money out of them last time, I think, if I remember correctly. It's been a couple days. But we need to... No alliance, please. We need to figure out our transport situation. You're trained. You're trained. I don't know if you're injured or not. You might be. I really need to get some proper destroyers. We're still a little bit, yeah, we're still, I really don't want to fight with you. I need to get him to port to repair. What I need to do is I need to get some light cruisers out with a couple of torpedo boats just to start hitting the waters and dealing with some of this. Maybe instead of a patrol ship, something faster. I wonder if I could build a really fast light cruiser. I mean, destroyer would be nice. But a fast light cruiser would be alright too. And that might be what I need to do. Because I've got plenty of these torpedo boats all over the place, but I don't have... I need something to start guarding my waters, and I've been kind of remiss. Because it's just those random torpedo boats that are probably causing me problems. So maybe what we're going to do this game is we're going to take a serious look at my transport logistics and figure out how to shore up the sea zones. These little torpedo boats here are very shooty. Alright. I need to get them some experience. Let's turn off your torpedoes because you don't know how to shoot them anyway. Yeah, so they're already heading in about the right direction. What are you doing, tiny dog? You are so nice and asleep and behaving yourself, and then as soon as I started streaming, you were like, oh my god, I have energy now. Hello, are you needing to go outside? Do you want to go outside? You can either go back to sleep, or you can go outside. But wagging your tail dangerously close to my cell phone cable is not what we're going to do. Alright, let's go outside. Come here, go. Go, let's go outside. I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry. Go outside. Come on. So, the dog is taken care of. Let's go see what we got here. Now, these torpedo boats, I mean, they're trained and green veterans. They're not bad. But yeah, I definitely need to shore up my defenses. I've been really bad about that. You'd think I'd be better, because it always causes me problems. I'm just usually pretty awful about... I'm always dealing with so many problems, and then I just kind of forget. So where's this light cruiser at? He is kind of more that way-ish. Oh, there you are. Alright, so what do you got going on? You are 20 knots, and you're low on fuel. How unfortunate for you. Do you have decent armor? It's a semi-armored cruiser with lots of bad quality armor. Alright, so we're going to have the battleships go this way, and you guys are just going to go in behind. We'll have the torpedo boats try to corral the light cruiser. I want to keep a little bit of a distance because I don't want to get too close. Man, he's hitting the crap out of my ships. There you go. I guess you're getting some hits. You're just not very good at hitting. Let's do a little drive-by. Yeah, I haven't been very happy with these Holy Assault ships. I thought they were going to be awesome. And, just the German ships in general I've been very, milk-warm about. They're just not... I just don't feel that they're all that great. I mean, they're alright. I can't build them how I really... They don't have the space available, the deck space available to build them quite how I want. I mean, they're doing okay. Their cruisers, their early cruisers are pretty tough. My patrol boats are turning out to be pretty resilient. West Africa. Yeah, West Africa is always a problem. Oh, that's right. We're gobbling up stuff in the Pacific. That's smart. Okay. And then the Army's finally getting off their ass. Now the Navy's already doing what needs to be done. And, oh look, my shipbuilding has sorted itself out. Which is amazeballs. Do I have anything really... I have nothing really important coming. We got the better armor. I guess I'm going to go back to engine production. Let's do improved annealing. That'll happen on its own. The Mark III guns are coming up soon. We'll have large torpedo boat 2. Let's see what we can build. To start solving this problem. I'm really not happy with my battleships. They're just not great. So large torpedo boat 2, I mean, this is technically a destroyer. I'm going to make it 900 tons. What's your maximum speeds? 32 knots. What's my recon? 22. These towers kind of suck. 700 tower spotting. It gives me a 29. 27. I mean, this is if I make it bigger, that drops my... That's sort of a stupid looking... But I can't put on, you know, I could put on Coincidence 2. Krupp armor. I mean, I can make this thing pretty tanky. Minimum crew. 32 knots. Maximum range. Oh, it needs a secondary tower. 25, so this is just going to reduce my... ultra small and very small. I could put a couple of these things on. I mean, if I'm about to have my Mark III 2-inch guns, I probably ought to wait a little bit. I should wait a couple more turns till I get it. I mean, I could do... you know, big gun up front for being able to mess with larger ships, and then... you know, a bunch of small guns in the back for pelting. I mean, I could do something like that. What do we have for... we've got a light cruiser 3. 23 knots. It's not... our semi-armored cruiser. What's this light cruiser 3? This is just a normal light cruiser. So I could build like a light cruiser for... I'll go 6,000... I can build a 6,000 ton light cruiser. Wow. How big can I make a semi-armor? I could make a... I can make a very large semi-armored... I can build a really large semi-armored cruiser. I think once I get the Mark III 2-inch guns, I think I'll make the large semi-armored cruiser, because I can put on a bunch of these 2-inch guns all over the place, and then a couple of 3-inchers. Alright, so... and I'll have these guys be like a Coast Guard. So all my other guys are in port right now. There's not really a whole lot for me to do. If I look at my research, you have four turns on the small guns. I mean, I could start building them now, and I could upgrade. I might as well do... get the armor forging. So, I'll have a lot of stuff coming up pretty quick. The control station. I really want the turret mechanisms for double turrets for light cruisers, but I don't see that happening right now. And I don't want to... I really don't want to get into another fight until I get things shored up. But Britain only has 5 ships. How are they sinking so much of my stuff? I really need to build this up. They only have 5 ships. So that shouldn't be... I'll try to increase tension with Austro-Hungary. I don't think that's going to work. So where are these 5 British ships? They're down here. And these are individual torpedo boats. Now you right here, you've got that torpedo boat there. And I've got a bunch of stuff. So this is the guy that's causing me problems. So you boys are going to go try to sink him. And you are... You're going to go back to port, actually, and repair. You guys need to try and get this, this torpedo boat. I mean, how many... So this is my whole, pretty much my whole fleet right there. I try and split them up. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have half of you guys go here to try and hit them. And then the other half... go right over here. 3, 1. Like that. And then I'm going to have you guys go here. Like that. And hopefully we can catch him. Because otherwise it's going to be really annoying. This guy here I can't do much about. I'll catch him when he gets close to the coast. And I've got people here that can go deal with him. You guys are all freshly refitted. So I'm gonna take... You don't have any ships here, so we're gonna take... two patrol ships and 2 torpedo boats. We're going to go out looking. Alright, so we're going to try and hunt them down. So that's 2 of their ships. They've got 5. They got 4 torpedo boats and a light cruiser. Where's the other stuff? I don't see anything else in the ocean. Oh, here we go, right down here. That's a torpedo boat, and I don't have anybody close. I can't do anything about him. And where's your light cruiser at? I don't see the light cruiser anywhere. What's the most recent assault ship? Is it the 1900s? 1902. Gonna find these 1894s and refit them. And then these 1900s here. Let's have you go back. I'm gonna park you in here to maybe get refitted. So these guys could all stand to be refitted. There's not really a big difference between... Do the 1902s have the Crump armor? Or the Krupp armor? I don't... They got Harvey armor. So they're not really even all that... I've already got better armor, so it's not even that big of a deal. How many... And keeping these guys up to date is going to be difficult. They've got a lot of cruisers and a lot of ships. I think I'm not even going to worry about refitting them right now because I've got more technology coming up on the horizon, so I'm just going to leave you guys. Here. I don't know where that last light cruiser is, so I'm just not gonna. I guess I'm not gonna worry about it. All right. Well. Oh well. What can we do? I found the light cruiser. It is Central Atlantic. Well, we are going to run away from him, that's for sure. And we'll sink you. So we got him, that's good. I didn't lose any transports, that's wonderful. Alright, so we're getting that kind of fixed up a little bit. We can go a little bit negative, I'm not too worried about. There we go. Turret mechanisms, casemate gun barrel 2s. That's not quite what I was hoping for, but alright. This will all sort of work out. Alright, so we can invade more things. So the British Isles, we're going to grab that. That's going really well. The grabbing things in the Pacific, that's going well. I don't think I want to go multiple. I'll probably grab something here first. We could grab Belize. Because there's a lot of islands here to just start grabbing up. Do I want to actually be adjacent to Mexico? Mexico can be a real pain in the ass. And they're allied with the Soviet Union, so it's not really that big of a problem right now. We'll go grab Belize. Let's just start shoring up. And then you guys, let's go. We don't even need to send that many. We'll send like 4 of you guys, which is, I'm going to send 2. We'll send 2 of you guys to go deal with that. Alright. So we got that torpedo boat down there. This guy here. We're just trying to intercept him along the path. And then you boys start chasing. There we go. This guy got sank, so he's done. He's repairing. And Southern Africa is always sort of a problem, so I'm gonna go I'll park you guys. Actually, how's your fuel doing? Your fuel is fine. I'm gonna try to hunt him down. I don't know where that light cruiser was that I encountered. Central Atlantic. I don't see him in the North Atlantic. He definitely has him. I just don't know where he is. What are you guys? You're 1894, so you're old ships. You need to get fixed. I guess I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you to Quebec because I don't think we're not gonna get in a fight with Denmark anytime soon. They're allied with China. We're not gonna. China likes us too much. So that just ain't happening. And these are 8 ships. So these must be the 8 these are these 8 right here that I don't know what's going on with them. So we need to at least get those guys fixed up. And I might make a new generation of Holy Assault ships. You guys seem to be pretty happy, so let's go send you guys back to Ireland. And maybe I don't need light cruisers. Maybe this will all work out just peachy. Just send you guys down there because this invasion's going great. So maybe I don't have to worry about them. You guys here, you're doing fine. You can go back to. I really don't even need them in Helgoland. I'll just park you down in the Bay of Biscay because we're not going to be pissing off. Yeah, let's keep them in Helgoland just in case. We're going to put them in Scapa Flow, which is probably a better spot, to be honest. Alright. Because all this seems to be clearing up. And I really want to build up my transports before I get into a fight with Japan. I mean, I lost 5 transports in the Central Atlantic. Ouch. Well, my army's starting to get off their ass. Let's keep pissing off Austro-Hungary because I want to take you over. Although I think they're trying to take over 25,000. I need more. I don't. We'll see what happens here. It'd be nice if I could take over some of these places. Two more months and we'll have that built. That's all working fine. We're at 153. That's working fine. Alright, so you guys, I failed to catch you, so we're gonna park you right here. Actually, better yet, let's have two patrol ships, and let's have these two torpedo boats meet here. And then you guys are just gonna go hang out about here. Oh, I guess I built them a patrol ship. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we'll do that. That way we should hopefully run into them. There's your light cruiser. I found you. Let's go there, and then these guys. Alright, then we'll have you guys start coming down. Send a group of 3, like that. And that. And we'll leave those guys where they're at. Alright, so that should take care of those guys. That's still going great. All this other stuff is fine. Oh, in the Pacific, I think we finished capturing this island here. Wonderful. So let's go get these guys and start heading back, I suppose. Pari is 231,000, and this is so let's go move you over here so we can go capture that, and we'll come back up here, and we're eventually going to come down to start trying to take New Zealand, but that's going to be a little while. Actually, I probably have enough torpedo boats I could grab Nepari with the torpedo boats. Alright, so this is all working out pretty well. Alright, so I think we've got our ships deployed, and boop. Yeah, we'll go to war with Japan. I mean, nope, they want to give us more money. Okay, that's fine. I really don't want to fight. Oh, we caught the cruiser. We caught the cruiser. Thank you. I really don't want to be in a fight with Japan right now. But if it ends up I'm not too worried. It looks like they just want to keep giving me money. So we'll keep bullying them for a little bit, because we're bad. We are baddies. Let's turn off the torpedoes. Alright, patrol ships. And you guys are the ones with the new big cannons. Kind of my mishmash of whatever guns were laying around the shipyard. So let's see how you guys work out. These are kind of stupid looking ships. They're not that stupid. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, they're not that bad. He sees me. Where are you at? You're off this way. I really need stuff with better spotting. There you are. And, oh, you're low fuel. Alright, wonderful. You guys are gonna go... Oh, are you low fuel also? You're 88%, but you're low. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I think you... If you're low on fuel, you don't have any business... You'll be kind of like that. Let's have you go around him this way. Nice guns haven't even hit yet. Well, that hit. Alright, well this worked pretty well. I mean, having the 9-inch gun's nice because it can hurt things. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, we caught this guy. And we'll just auto-resolve it. Yeah, okay. No problem. Arabian Sea and Central Atlantic. I got Southern England. Alright, so that's good. So Arabian... So Central Atlantic, that would have been that I mean, they've got nothing left there, so Central Atlantic's taken care of. Arabian Sea. Oh, you have a torpedo boat up here. Look at you. Alright. Well, you boys are going to deal with him, if you would. I don't have anybody else. Oh, I got you guys here. I mean, sending all these guys to deal with the torpedo boat is probably a little overkill. But you got nothing better to do. Alright, so we'll deal with that. You guys are all clear, so I think for West Africa, well, that's South Atlantic. Douala is probably my main, although probably here Abidjan is probably a better spot because it's a little closer to things. So let's go send you guys back in. Alright, so we got that going on. Then you guys... You're going to go back to Santa Cruz. You're going to go back to Santa Cruz. And... Santa Cruz is North Atlantic. Oh, I don't have anybody Central Atlantic. What are you doing there? You shouldn't be there. That's weird. I mean, I don't mind that you're there, but that's kind of odd. You don't have any business being there. You're not going to do much good. Because that's Central Atlantic, and that's Central Atlantic. So maybe Senegal... Go park you there. You've got your holy assault ship, which I don't know why you're there, but you know, whatever. Oh, here we go. Central Atlantic right here. Cape Verde. That's a better spot. Let's go put some guys there. I think I'm gonna do that. We'll give you the battleship. That's fine. It sort of got lost. We'll just sort of... Alright, so you guys got lost, and you'll just hang out there, and that's totally cool. Alright, and we got these guys. I'm going to send you boys over here also. We'll build up our Central Atlantic base. And you guys did just fine, so you're going to go back to base over here. We can capture more, because this is another invasion turn, isn't it? It is. So probably invade the Pitcairn Islands. I mean, it might be good to start grabbing Pakistan, and I can start trying to grab these big places before they rebel. Well, they've already largely rebelled. Pakistan wouldn't be bad to grab, just because it's... I've got this base here, but Pakistan's a much bigger base. That is... I've got 80,000... How much do I need to invade Pakistan? Where were you, Pakistan? I need 95,000. You know, let's do it. We're gonna do it. Alright, so that's 80,000, so you're going to go here. And that's my other 15,000 tons. I never finished grabbing this stuff down here, but I want to grab Pakistan while I still can. I need probably some more cruisers over here or something. There we go. I got 20 torpedo boats. We'll send you guys up here, and that should be enough. Alright, so 1 more month till we get all the good stuff. $11,000. Oh, maybe we'll get some new cruiser designs also. Alright, let's try it. Boop. And then we'll start refitting a bunch of stuff. Oh, I forgot to send all my Holy Assault ships back to port to get dealt with. Alright, so I got lots of good cruiser scouting force. Oh, that's interesting. West Indian Ocean. I got Belize, that's nice. West Indian Ocean. There's nobody here though. How did I? Oh, he's got a Oh, he snuck a cruiser in. Look at you, being all sneaky. You snuck a cruiser in. All right, so you guys. Need to do that. That is a single cruiser. It's an armored cruiser. I don't know how tough he's going to be. And you are headed down this way. So I need to... I really need more dudes to help intercept him. Because that's like your only cruiser. Alright, I'm going to send all you guys down here to go deal with that. I don't want to turn this fleet around, but I need something to hunt him down. I don't know how tough he's... He's a 6,000-ton cruiser, and my cruisers are not as tough. I mean, I'd probably take them. These guys probably couldn't. Let's take a quick pause. And Dreadnought hull design. That would probably be useful because I really need a better battleship because my battleships suck. So I think we're going to do that. Mark III 11-inch guns. We'll worry about that once I have some decent ships. Alright, so let's see what we can do with First off, let's take a look at the patrol ships. You guys... You have a Harvey armor, so if we refit you, that's going to be problematic. Because those 2-inch guns are now troublesome. So if we go Krupp armor, so I could turn them like that. Which is not ideal. But I can't move those anywhere. This rear tower 2, I go with like a better rear tower, but I don't think if I were to take you off and go with the rear tower 4, that doesn't help any. And the rear tower 4 doesn't have any mounting points for secondary guns. So, same problem. You know, if I go with the rear tower, well, this doesn't really... I'm really losing guns. So, I mean, the rear tower 2 really... really is the best way to go, I think. Can lengthen the casemates. But so I get, what's the difference in rate of fire? So that's almost 6 shots per second, or per minute. So I mean, it's getting better. That is a much wider firing arc. And my 2-inch guns still don't have any armor. So if I were to double this up, that has 14 kilometer range, 11 kilometer range. And this still has almost twice the rate of fire and has a better firing arc. And this still won't fit in there. So that's the only... That's really the only option. I mean, they're really kind of limited. They really are. I can up the main belt, and that balances the ship. I don't really want to use picric acid on these guys. Capped and soft capped. I mean, this is... I mean, it's a solid upgrade. It is definitely a solid upgrade. I can increase the range, and that's not a bad thing either. You know, 1 month refit. And these guys are pretty tough, and they're pretty okay. I mean, having the better armor makes a big difference. I could try to armor up the guns a little better. They're not really fighting anything that I have to worry about. Tiny amount on the superstructure doesn't make a difference. So, I mean, having the better main belt armor, I could... The extra deck for stability doesn't make that, but I mean, this thing's already really unstable. Probably beef up the main gun, because if things... The only thing that's really going to be hurting... And that'll make the main gun kind of tankier. Because the small guns in the back aren't really going to get hit that much. And the armor penetration on the smaller... Yeah, they're not really gonna get hit that much, I think. So I think this is all right. You know, the new patrol ship, and we'll upgrade these, and they'll be, you know, very okay-ish. On the Holy Assault ship, because these guys have Harvey armor also, right? Where's the... Yeah, Harvey armor. So, I mean... I might as well build these up. Oh, that's problematic, isn't it? That's a little problematic, because a lot of the guns changed, because the Mark III 2-inch guns are way longer. That's gonna be a big problem, because these are all gonna conflict. I'm gonna think about that for a minute. I'm gonna be right back. So give me a minute. let's... Alright, so realistically, we're going to lose some volume of fire on these things, because this is... Let's go take those off for the moment. So we can do that. I mean, or we'd have a... I mean, I could have another gun, like, right here. That's a narrow arc of fire. I mean, these already have pretty narrow arcs of fire, also. So I could do... That looks pretty even. I mean, so we could do that. You know, that's not awful. It gives me a nice broadside. These 5.9s have a good field of fire. And then as far as these guns go, we just have to rotate them and they'll be fine. It kind of limits the... I mean, limited arcs of fire, yeah, but they're... Overall, these are alright. So let's go lengthen these, and we'll lengthen those. Oh. Really? I may just have to take those off. It's not the end of the world if I take those off. If I took you off, then you have better field of fire, so it's not the end of the world. Although then it unbalances things, but I can... shift you like that, and then that balances it again. So I can use these to stabilize and balance the ship, and that's not so bad. Let's see here. So yeah, I've got the Harvey armor, I've got capped AP, soft cap, and go anti-flood 2, make these a little bit chunkier. 20 knots is fine. So basically these ships just become tougher, is all it really comes down to. They're just getting a little tougher. I could reduce these 2.9s and have more like 5-inch guns instead, but I think these are still useful to have a whole barrage of ships, or of the small gun turrets. That's what I meant. As far as the main tower goes, this is a front tower 6. I've got a front tower 8. That's a 3950 spotting. So that's better spotting. What happens if I try to put you in? So if we take you off, you've got 2 gun turrets on there. So if we take you off and put you on, I can't. So I can put those on there. I can do that, which is a little weird, but whatever. So I could do something like this. I don't know if it'll actually turn or if it'll bump into stuff. This gives me slightly better spotting. And then we need to go move. Move you back, which that sort of passes through the wall, but whatever. Hopefully it still works. And so this kind of deals with that. All right. Oops, too much. And get a little more barbette. And I think this is about as much as we can do. And this isn't a bad upgrade. It gives me the better armor is the main thing. And better anti-flood, better, better stuff. Alright, so the 1904, and this will be... Do I have the coincidence too? I do. The guns have poor sectors of fire, but not all of them do. And, yeah, it really seems like it's these turrets here, these middle turrets, that if they're the 2.9 and they get penetrated, or, then they... Or, if these turrets get penetrated, they tend to blow up these engines over here, so... Yeah, so we need, bigger, chunkier turrets there. So yeah, this has it. Really wish I could put... I really wish I could put this on. This barbette would solve so many problems. Alright, so... I think regarding the assault ships, since they're really just going to be used as invasion ships, there's no point in doing a mass upgrade on them. Alright, then we have... Do we have any... We don't have any other technologies up and coming, do we? We got this hull strengthening coming up in a few turns. So maybe I hold off on upgrading the Guardians for now. Because that'll make the Guardians a little bit tougher. And they're actually fighting ships, so they can wait. So these guys here, 47 through 54, or 46 through 54. So we're going to go upgrade you guys, which just leaves number 46. Yeah, because we want to get rid of all these older ones at least. These patrol ships are done. We got rid of all those. Which of the 1900s remain? We want to try and upgrade those guys too if we can. Or we could upgrade all of them just en masse. How much tonnage do we have available? 40,000 tons. A lot of these 1900s are at sea, however, so it's not... so of the ones that are in port, the ones in port are all like 1903s or newer, so there's not really a pressing need to upgrade them. I could start trying to build some light cruisers. I need something intercepty down the Horn of Africa. Although I'm not quite sure. I mean, I could still keep waiting because I've got these patrol ships are fine for intercepting that kind of stuff. And I am going to need bigger ships, more bigger ships to take on the Japanese. But I could also just mass upgrade all of the 1903s, the 1904s. It's not a big difference other than the armor, so there's no real point in really pushing it that much. So we're just going to grab just some of these. Alright, so 120, 30, 40, 50, 60. We're just going to do just a small chunk of these kind of in my spare time, I think. I think that's how we're going to do it. Yeah. And we'll just keep chugging away on the research. Because this hull strengthening here, this is going to make a big difference right there. And then we'll start building bigger things. Alright, so as far as enemy ships, you have just that one cruiser that we want to try and intercept. It's down here. We're going after Pakistan. These guys are going to chase him. You guys are coming around down here. I should have these two guys get upgraded, but it doesn't matter. This should be good enough. And we got this douchebag. It's a torpedo boat hanging out, but we're going to catch him too, hopefully. Alright, here we go. Let's see, it's 7 o'clock. Yeah, I can play a little longer. Boop, we'll go take him out. Got the bigger heavy cruiser. Indian Ocean, yeah, that's my big vulnerability. But we're still building up our transport, so it's alright. So we're invading Pakistan. That's going to be fine. And I want to grab Pitcairn Islands. Whoops, it's the wrong button. So I want to just systematically clear out the Pacific so I don't have to deal with any of that anymore. He should be in close enough to take care of that. Alright. Got this guy heading up the Central Atlantic. And we'll send a couple of scouting forces to try and grab him. Let's see if we can intercept that guy. All right. Got these two dudes. Oh. My torpedo boats are low on fuel. That's going to really hamper me. Well, we'll just keep chasing him. How are you doing on these guys? Yeah, they just need to go in there, and then we will do the best we can. I'm going to put you right here. And hopefully we can catch you as you're coming around the corner. Alright, that's what we got. And I think it's number, was it 46 or 56 that I needed to, I think it's 46. Are you still repairing? Yeah, number 46. Alright, so that gets rid of the last of the older ones. Okay. These 1900 guys, it's not the end of the world. I mean, these all these patrol ships are pretty good. My 1890, all of these holy assault ships are okay. they are okay for use. So, I can start maybe refitting the ones out here in the Japan area, because they're the ones most likely to need it. Realistically, you guys are the ones who are going to be, yeah, they're doing their job. So that's East Asia. We're going to have you guys... We're going to have you guys go in. And... yeah, let's get you guys refitted. As quickly as we can, because you're going to be kind of my main needing to be dealt with forces. And then I can do like 6 more ships. So let's... Of the ships in port, these in the Caribbean, Bay of Biscay, not worried about any of that stuff. Mediterranean, North Sea, Yellow Sea. So these guys here, they're going to see some stuff. So this is number 116 through 124. Alright, so let's start working on these guys. 116, 17, 18. Let's see how my tonnage is doing. Because there's no point in just doing a mass upgrade. 57. Yeah, I think we can do one more. Hope we didn't go over. We did not. We barely did not, but that's good. Alright, so perfect. Yeah, this looks good. Alright, so there we go. So we'll go do another turn. Yes, we want to go to war with Austro-Hungary. Alright, we're going to invade your ass now. That's wonderful. Boop. Boop. Oh, he got hurt pretty bad. Damn, I should have manually done it. Yeah, we'll go send those to you. Oh, the army's actually doing some work. It's amazing. Serbia is all right. So they're getting kind of spicy. So let's see what we can do here. So I would like to invade Bulgaria. So we can get Croatia and Kushu. Where the hell is Kushu? Do they have any... Oh, here we... Look at that, they own this. That's awfully interesting, isn't it? I can get that later, though. Alright, so we're going to go for... I really want to get Bulgaria. But alright, so we're going to get Croatia. 250,000. I think I can do that. I've got plenty of ships up here that can all come pouring in. We're just going to send all you boys how many ships do the Austro-Hungarian? They actually have a pretty decent fleet, actually. They have a reasonably okay-ish fleet. So they're all going. You guys... We're going to send you in. We're going to send you guys in here also. So we're just going to just pile all of our stuff in. And I probably need something behind to guard. That's fine. Helgoland. Baltic. Oh, you guys have a bunch of cruisers hanging out here, don't you? Yeah, alright, you're fine. And then these guys, I should have... I thought I had some more... Let's send you guys up here. I'm just gonna just dogpile all my stuff. Do I have any other ships in this area? I think I got these 7 battleships here. I'll go send them in. Alright, so that should probably do it. I will need to send some ships up this way, but that's not like a super big pressing thing. And then, now that these guys have all deployed, I can go refit some more ships. So... Oh, you're being very... There we go. You're being a little bit slow and... Let's go get these things refitted. And how are we doing on tonnage? 50, and we'll just do and do one more. And then we'll do a patrol ship. That should get me in good shape. And the finances are alright. Let's check the research real quick. And 3 more turns for the hull strengthening. The 950-ton destroyer. Alright, so this is all pretty good. That's Pakistan's going well. He's still running. We're gonna still chase you. You guys are hopefully fueling up. Some of you guys are doing better than others. So the R's are bad. The S's are doing all right. So let's have two of the S's and 3 patrol ships go here. And then we're going to try to put another one right there. Other 3 patrol ships, 2 more S's, let the R's refuel. So hopefully that's enough to catch them. And this guy, he's trying to... So we're going to move over to try and intercept him. And that should be hopefully pretty good. Where are you trying to go? You're trying to get all the way. And then we'll have you guys, just to be on the safe side. Go send you guys out. So there we got 5 possible intercept points, and hopefully that'll be enough. Alright, let's do this. Alright, yep, they're getting blockaded. And that is not what I wanted to do. So we will ambushing the 15 knots. What's your armor? Your armor's really good. Quality at least. I don't think we want to fight him. And that doesn't seem like a good idea. Alright, we will... I really don't want... If I'm the one attacking, why am I forced to fight? I don't want to rush you with my torpedo boats. It's dumb. Alright, we're gonna just... Alright, we're gonna run away. And there is no way you can catch me. So at my next opportunity, I'll try and grab Bulgaria, and then we'll go for that little Japanese island. I don't know how the Austrians captured that Japanese island. That's kind of weird. Whatever. Alright, so I'm going to probably take a break and start making breakfast soon. These pork chops I've been thawing out. Kind of in the mood to eat them. Not quite ready yet, but here in a little bit. Okay. Go sync you. Alright, let's go see what you guys have got going on here. We should 27, that's a slow destroyer. It's a slow torpedo boat. Alright, well. Alright, well, I guess let's just start, we're just going to start heading off in this direction. I really shouldn't have this guy hanging out with the cruisers, because he's a lot faster. Yeah, we won't be lazy. Let's just... There we go. I mean, we should just be able to tear them up. And they see me, so where are they at? They're off this way. You are going to go that way. would be nice. Let's have your main guns fire at you. You guys are going to do whatever. And that torpedo is just getting wrecked. What do these guys have? So this torpedo boat just has just some arbitrary small guns and nothing. A couple of centerline guns and a couple of side guns. You have a lot of guns, actually. And this destroyer, 1 kilometer torpedoes, 2 side guns, some centerline guns. How much armor does he have? He's got garbage. He doesn't really have any. 4.5-inch guns, not awful. Alright, so that was inevitable. Alright, so now this will be interesting. These are 1902, so these are pretty good ships. I should be able to take a battleship with them. I mean, these guys kind of suck, but they should be alright. Yeah, I just am not impressed with these German battleships. Okay, so they're this way. Alright, let's go get them. But my ships are faster. That's good. There you are. Let's see what you got. You are kind of like a Battleship 2 design or something. Not awful. Mark 1 guns. You're slow. Regular steam engines, I guess? Yeah, basic steam engines. Iron armor. Oh. That's not good. He has a lot of bad armor. But only on his belt. Alright, let's go this way. And this is gonna not be good for him if we hit him. I want the main gun shooting at the battleship, and we put the secondaries into that. I really don't care what the secondaries shoot at. Yeah, have the secondary shoot at the destroyer. Buddy, you are going to get in a lot of trouble very quickly. As you do not have the means to withstand my broadside. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so secondaries on the light cruiser and main guns, please stay on the battleship. Oh, you got hit somewhere. Where'd you get hit at? Guess it's not that bad. Yeah, that light cruiser's gonna be... What does your light cruiser have anyway? This is a regular light cruiser. He's got a lot of on fire. Mark II 7.5-inch gun. Oh, that's kind of spicy, isn't it? Wait, how are you Mark II and then the 6-inch gun's a Mark I? That's weird. Garbage armor. Torpedoes aren't bad compared to other things. Alright, well, I guess it... I mean, your light cruiser's in a lot of trouble. I'm surprised he hasn't sank yet. Alright, so no more light cruiser, and their battleship is in some trouble also. Those 2.9-inch guns are just so brutal. I just don't want to give them up. Just as far as just raw damage numbers. Because they lock on quickly. Alright, well, we'll just kind of sail along and sink this guy. Alright, there we go. Well, that wasn't great for them, was it? Good for us. Alright. Boop, so we got him. That's good. We launched our naval invasion. Oh, that's interesting. Bulgarian changed hands. Oh, so Bulgaria is like fully independent now, isn't it? It is. It is independent. Alright, well. So, we are invading Croatia. So I've got a naval invasion. Where are they invading? I mean, so I'm invading Croatia, and they're Are they also trying to invade Croatia? I don't know what you're trying to do. That's weird. That might be kind of messed up, so I don't know what's going on there. Alright, so... Why are you attacking me, Ottoman Empire? Who's allies with the Ottomans? The Soviets are allied with the Ottomans, and I can't do anything about that. If I were to invade... I can get Kushu. I don't know if I have enough dudes out here to do it. I could get the invasion started, and then as my battleships are ready, I can start sending them out. Oh, and they also... No, Weiwei is Republic of China. They just look very similar. Alright, so... Did I forget to invade the British last turn? I might have forgotten to invade the British. That might be. It's probably best for me to pick off the Austrians quickly, because I can keep just nipping away at the Brits for quite some time. And I want to get these guys dealt with. So... But I do need a couple turns to finish refitting these battleships. I don't think anybody else... Who else is at war with the Austro-Hungarians? Everybody is. Alright, so we're going to... Yeah, we're just going to go invade it. Alright, so we're going to get Kyushu. Boop. They've got 5 provinces. Where are the rest of their provinces? Oh, because I might want to start, like, invading all this stuff and actually... What's their army logistics like? I didn't think about that. But my army's never going to get off their ass to do anything. Let's be real. Let's be real. They're not gonna get off their ass. Alright, so these we want 101, 102, and 119. Let's get those 3. And I think that... Of the ships in port, Southeast Asia, so 103 on up, we can just start doing. Three, 4, 5. So we can do 40, 50, 60. Oh, we can't. Let's do these. I don't want to overdo it and do too much. So that should take care of that. And we'll figure out what we're going to do as far as invading these guys here in a in a little bit, because I do have a lot of stuff that has to be kind of dealt with. All right, that's okay. I'm not in a big hurry to grab that. Alright, we got a convoy mission. So we'll be able to go take these guys out. This will be some nice experience farming. Except it's a freaking storm, which is not what we wanted, but whatever. Got 1 heavy cruiser and 10 transports. Alright. So let's see what we got. So the heavy cruiser is old and slow. Mark 1 guns. Good armor, though. And then these transports are armed. They've got guns. Alright, so we're going to just have you go just balls on in. Have you go kind of like that. Well, you guys would go like that, off to the side. Actually, have you guys go off to the side like this too. So we got such a soupy mess. Alright, main guns on this cruiser. Actually, just fire on the cruiser. Take him out. And you guys... How do you guys have better spotting than me? Transport should be big and slow and stupid. Yeah, alright, so you're still going good. Alright, so we're at least tracking them. So we've got them kind of surrounded. I mean, the battleships are going to sail just right in there. The cruiser's still having some trouble, but... Two-kilometer torpedoes. He doesn't have the range to hit me. Let's have you guys turn. Did the cruiser sink yet? You're still standing, aren't you? You are very impressive, sir. I'm ready to fire secondaries into you and just try and take you out quick. These battleships are... your main guns at you, and just fire everything at you and just try to take him out quick. I really don't like that cruiser being there. What a messy fight. Cruiser's in so much trouble. Well, hopefully we're hitting. Battleships are doing fine. You're still standing, aren't you? Just please shoot him. All right. We got all the enemy ships. That's great, but I really want to... to get the transports, please. All right. That was really, really nice. And I hate fighting in storms, but that was really nice. Just texted me. Alright, so how did everybody do experience? We get, even my torpedo boats got experience. That was really good. Yeah, I love convoy missions because that's just how you farm experience points. As long as the transports don't sink you. Alright, we're gonna... These are 1900s, and these are 1903, so these should be alright. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. I'm going to take a quick break, and I'm going to start making my breakfast, and I will be right back. So give me a couple minutes. I'm back for a little bit while the food is cooking. Okay. So, this'll be... So you guys need to follow them, please. And then we'll detach you. That didn't work, did it? The game seems to be a little laggy and slow today, and I'm not quite sure why. Would you please not do that? Have you scout, and then these guys will screen. There we go. What do we find? We found another one of his battleships. Oh, his battleship is beat to hell. Look at that. It's in bad shape. It's got nicer guns, Mark II guns, and better armor. But boy, this guy... Look at all that damage to the side of his ship. Wow, look at that. That shot just like blasted through. Oh my god, this guy is fucked. He is so beat up. He is so beat up. I kind of feel bad for him. Bubba, just surrender. It's better that way. Alright, so... Main gun's on you. And secondary's on you. That's how we're gonna do it. I think we're actually gonna go this way. Don't change the main... Big guns on big ships, and little guns shoot little ships. That's how it works. That destroyer's kind of fucked also. Don't waste your big guns on little ships, because you don't want to have to re-aim. That's dumb. You're not destroyer captains. Yeah, we'll have you guys kind of do that, and you guys... you just kind of do that. What's the range in your torpedoes? They're kind of short. Yeah, they're not very long range. Alright, so... yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine like this too.
I have a new theory about your destroyer captains.
Good morning, Mitchell. How are you doing? What is your theory?
That your reason your destroyer captains are such crap is they were trained by SIG USA.
No, they don't. Well, I mean, they don't usually torpedo each other. But then again, I am smart enough to keep their torpedoes turned off most of the time. So.
And good morning to you. Yes.
How are you doing?
Oh, actually doing fairly well. It looks like we're at the end of our at least this heat wave for the summer now.
Well, that's good. I was so tired yesterday after work that I just couldn't. I just passed out. I've been so busy with work that I mean, which is good. I need the money, but I haven't had a lot of time for streaming. We're getting into the back to school rush season. You know, when all the kids start coming back to school, and so things just start getting really busy. Usually July is really quiet, but we've been getting busy. We had a lot of storms this year. So a lot of people have been blowing up their computers mysteriously, which maybe that's just God's way of helping me get extra money. But the storm season's pretty good because people get their, well, it's not good, it sucks for people, but it's good for business because, you know, Oklahoma has a lot of thunder and lightning, very, very frightening, and that's bad for power supplies and people's stuff just gets exploded. So we've been getting a lot of gaming systems coming in lately where they just got zapped because people don't know what surge protectors are, or battery backups. And, oh, that's a lot of ships. This one may... I don't know if I want to fight this one. Depends on how beat up they are. I mean, they're older. The Austrian ships have been kind of crap so far. And these are 1902, so these are reasonably alright. Let me check on my food real quick. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back, Mitchell.
Okay.
just a couple more minutes. My pork chops, got these thick pork chops, and they're really good, and I'm grilling them. But sometimes they don't cook all the way through, and just to kind of cheat and make sure I don't get sick, I'll throw them in the microwave for a couple of minutes just to make sure the inside finishes cooking, which I know is probably blasphemy, but anyway.
Well, I'd rather commit blasphemy than end up
Getting sick.
getting sick. Yes.
Yeah.
But yes, it is. It is literally, in most cases, just days away from all the kids going back to school and to college and like that, and they're like, "Oh, I guess I better get my computer looked at or buy a new computer and get it set up before I have to head back to school here."
Yeah. Is this another damn storm? It's another damn storm. Why am I fighting in the storm? I'm tempted just to leave and not worry about the... Actually, you know what? Screw this. We're going to retreat, and we're not going to fight in the storm. Yeah.
That shows how old I am. Back when I was actually going to school, it was a set schedule. We got out at the end of May and didn't go back till after Labor Day.
Yeah. Hey, give me 1 second to grab my food. It should be done, so we'll just run away while I grab it. It seems to me, I mean, maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but it seems to me that I didn't think I started school until, like, September. And we were usually out by, certainly by June. Or, we had, like, June, July, and August, a summer break. We had, like, 3-month summer break. It seems that the kids are going to school a lot longer now than they used to.
Yep, because it seems like what I've noticed over the past few years is that it seems that I'm not going to put it down to any particular organization like that, but it seems like the school administrators and the teachers are getting a lot more free work days to where the kids aren't there anymore.
What do you mean by free work days where the kids aren't there?
Basically, they just shut down school for certain weeks to where, so the teachers and the administrators can catch up on the paperwork, quote unquote.
Oh, I see. And then that drags out the school year longer.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be. I just don't remember. Because I remember when I went to college, I was very surprised when school started in August. I was like, oh. Because college classes started sooner than, my high school classes started.
Yeah. The one time, like you said, back in the 60s and 70s when I was going to school, the one time that the school year ran well over into June was last year of high school after parents, or family had to move up to Kentucky. My last 2 years of high school. That winter, from when we got off for Christmas in December of '76, that was one really bad winter where we got off for Christmas. And we didn't go back to school till I think like the first or second week of February, because it was one snow and ice storm after another that came through. So basically they had to extend the school year halfway into June and then actually pretty much cancel a lot of other days because we missed like something like close to 4 to 6 weeks of school just due to all the severe winter weather that was blowing through.
Wow. Yeah, I just don't remember having a lot of, what was this, Eastern Gilbert? Let's go grab that. I just don't remember having a lot of, 858 tons. I'll send some torpedo boats to grab it. I just don't remember having to have a lot of, just spending a lot of time in, during I just remember long summer vacations, and it didn't seem
same.
there was bullshit homework and stuff, but it wasn't that awful.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, yeah, you had the long summer vacation from basically the end of May to the beginning of till after Labor Day in September.
Yeah.
And as far as during the year, you didn't get that many days off. Like you got
2 weeks for spring break and
you
a couple weeks for Christmas.
Yeah, you've got the traditional, the federal holidays off.
Yeah, we got to Thanksgiving off.
Yeah, got Thursday and Friday for Thanksgiving, where you had a 4-day weekend.
Yeah.
Then come Christmas, usually the last Friday before Christmas. That was when school ended, and then you went back after New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the week off for basically spring break, around Easter there.
Yeah.
And other than a couple 1-day federal holidays and like that here and there, that was all you got other than being off three months for summer.
Let's go send these guys over to New Zealand. But yeah, it just seems very different now because my office is right across from the high school, so we see a lot of the kids, and it just seems that there's a lot. It just seems there's a lot. 106. Yeah, they're just always there in the summertime now. So let's see here. Let's go refit. Starting at 106. We can do, about 90,000 tons. I think I might be able to do one more. Let's see here. There's not going to be enough time, so we'll do a patrol ship. Now I gotta get. Are you guys invading China? You're going after Jimmy. You're not gonna make it. All right, so I've got to get some dudes up here. Where am I? I thought I had some Guardian ships here in the. I may not. I guess I don't have any Guardians here. So I need to get 100,000 tons into here, and you've got, what do you have here guarding? You've got a cruiser, so we're not worried about him. Alright, so we're going to get you up there. Oh, there's 50,000. That's not bad. And then these guys, 1904s, you've been, well, mostly refitted. Well, we need the tonnage, so... There's 80,000. And so this needs 100, so that'll be more than enough to capture it. Okay. Transports are starting to get fixed up a little bit. Our tech research is going well. And then finally, next turn I should be able to start building dreadnoughts because my... hopefully be out of those stupid German battleships that I've just not been enjoying at all. And TNT.
I bet TJ's ears are burning over that comment.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he likes the early. He's into the big. He's into the World War II era battleships, I think. And the pre-dreadnoughts are just awful. All right, so you've got, so that's the battleship up there. What do we have? You got 9 battleships here. That's doing fine. I really wish you weren't doing whatever you're trying to do. Well, you got you guys over down in here, huh? Alright, so where... I thought I had... Here's my guardians. So you boys... You boys are going to go after him. And I might need... really need some torpedo boats to help me out.
Good morning.
Good morning, Vorgath. How are you doing?
Oh, just fine. Heading home from work.
Right on.
I'll be there in about an hour and a half.
I'm just guarding another empty field.
Pretty much.
Well,
Same empty field.
as long as they're paying you.
Yeah. It's funny because a company that gets all the government contracts took this from us, but then we got it back by request.
Really? So the other company just kind of, they just didn't want to deal with them. Is this a government empty field, or is this...
Yeah. It's run by federal parks.
Okay.
Oh, provincial parks office. Because they're fighting fires, right?
Right.
So...
And you're just guarding the tanker equipment to fight fires with, or something?
Like priority on all. Yeah. Basically, yes.
Because I guess crackheads will try and steal.
For the helicopters.
Okay. Just to make sure some crackhead doesn't light them on fire or something.
You never know. Yeah. If you abandon your car at the side of the highway, it'll be burned down in the next day. That's what happens to a lot of stolen vehicles.
Who's starting all these fires?
Well, some of them are natural. Some of them are just idiots who don't know how to control fire.
Okay.
Someone started a fire at the gas station next to my house.
Why?
Because they're idiots.
Or are they doing it on purpose, or are these accidental fires?
I think that one was accidental.
Okay. I didn't realize Canadians were so stupid.
Oh. No, I think this one was on purpose. Because apparently the guy was fighting off everyone who was coming to put out the fire.
Was he like a Canadian-born Canadian, or is he some, like, foreigner?
Yeah, he was a Canadian.
Was
Probably high on something, or just drunk.
Yeah, so was he at least drunk?
Yeah, I'd send you the Facebook page that this thing is. It talks about this incident.
Alright, I'll check it out later.
Yeah, that definitely sounds somebody that, you know, wasn't altogether there.
Yeah.
For one reason or another.
It's a little bathtub cruiser. Oh, it's so cute. With really good armor. All things considered. Yeah, I've just been really disappointed with these German battleships. There's a nice hit. I'm just spoiled by the flexibility of some of the other ships. I really like the early American battleships. Let's have you guys go this way, because I don't want you to get between the battleships and the... Alright, what the hell are you guys doing? Don't be getting so close, alright. I really don't want to fire a torpedo at that thing, because I just don't... I don't trust you not to screw it up. Actually, I don't trust you to actually fire the torpedo. These guys have had a really bad track record of actually launching the torpedo when they're in range to launch the torpedo. Alright, cruisers, I don't trust what you're doing. You're not gonna... I know you're on screen, but I don't trust you, and you're not gonna do that. Because you're starting to act like destroyer captains, and that's a no-no. There we go. So, are you permanently back on this job site then, or do you think something stupid's gonna happen? Or do you lose internet connection? Alright. Actually, I'm going to grab a drink real quick. Give me 1 second.
Hmm. I'll post this in the Not Safe for Work channel.
Alright. I guess Vorgath got lost connection or something.
Oh, he just popped back in there. Said he was gonna post something in the Not Safe for Work channel there.
Oh, Jesus. What did he... Oh, that's his Facebook, the Facebook thing. Okay, I'll check that out a little bit later. I mean, I guess it's reassuring to know that Canadians have rednecks too. Alright, so all you guys... Let's go get this organized. Alright, and off we go.
I'll let you guys go for now, so I'm on the road.
Alright, we'll get there safe. Take care, Vorgath. I'm glad you
See you later.
I'm glad you got your job back.
I didn't lose it. I wanted to lose it. I wanted to go to a different job.
Oh, well, I'm sorry you didn't lose your job.
Well, it's not that I wanted to lose it. I wanted to move on from
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I understand.
See you later.
Take care. Bye-bye. Alright. Yeah, I've got a little bit longer that I can stay, and then I'm going to start getting busy in a bit. He's an okay cruiser. Hopefully my torpedo boats don't act stupid. I know that's asking a lot. I haven't really done any damage to this guy yet. I just realized once I get TNT explosives, I have to refit all my patrol ships again. There we go, take all that. Yeah, he's getting beat up pretty good now. I mean, I like these little German patrol boats that I've built, but they're still kind of stuck with what I could do with them. You know, they're just very rigid. Everything's just kind of fixed in place. I don't have a lot of options. These Germans are kind of like that, though. He's just about sunk. There we go. Good morning, Rod. All right. This will be a nice fight. Yeah, I'll have to start working here in a little bit, but at least I don't have to go into the office early. A lot of my stuff will be, I've got a bunch of paperwork I gotta do. Invoicing and beginning of the month stuff. Alright, let's see what these Guardians will do. Wish I had better spotting. Armor's pretty good, not so much in the front and back. Mark II guns. That's interesting. Yeah, let's go mess up this light cruiser first. Because that's just a regular... That's a nothing special light cruiser. Pretty good armor, though. But we should be able to tear him up pretty quick if we can hit him. Yeah, buddy, you should not have attacked me by yourself. We're gonna circle around you and take you out. These heavy cruisers don't have great guns, so we'll be able to... There we go. We'll keep the main guns on you. We'll put secondaries on that other guy. We'll just start shredding you both. There we go. You're trying to do a torpedo run on me, aren't you? Let's get secondary guns on that guy. Keep the primaries. We should just start shredding them, because now they're in a tight little cluster. They're going to have a lot of trouble. Oh, look at all those numbers. Yay, numbers. Oh, you guys are so screwed. Start turning into you guys. Yeah, you're just so screwed. Good morning, cruisers. Yeah, it's daytime's close enough. Alright. Now for the battleship. We're gonna... Now, your armor, I think, is weak in the back, isn't it? Yeah, it's really weak in the back, so we're going to come in behind you. We're just going to... We're going to do butt stuff to you, and you're not going to like it. Now, that wasn't a good hit. That was definitely not a good hit. So let's detach you. Have you veer away. Yeah, he lost a lot of... Those 12-inch guns kind of hurt.
I'll pass on the obligatory joke on that one.
That's okay.
Well, one thing I can say, watching all this drama with a certain firearms manufacturer and a certain one model of their firearms unfold over the past few days, nothing else, it has been entertaining.
Well, they've been having problems with those. SIG's been having a problem with that model for a while.
Yep, that's the thing. It hasn't really been on my radar or a lot of other people's radars, just what all's been going on. And now that, you know, all the different studies and investigations and the history of the company and like that, all of a sudden it's getting some traction and getting publicized. It's like, to me, it's just starting to sound more and more sus the more that comes out here.
My one of my friends wanted to buy a SIG, and he was thinking of getting the SIG P1320, And I was like, that name sounds awfully familiar. Where did I hear about that? And then I found the Brandon Herrera, the AK guy video about it. It's like, yeah, if you buy that gun, you're never taking it anywhere near me or my house, because those things misfire a lot. And it's like, I thought SIG was supposed to be a really good brand. It's like, SIG has a really good advertisement going on campaign.
Yeah. Well, now the thing is, looking at the history of the company, some years back, before all the nonsense with the P320 started and the government contracts and such, originally, you had SIG, you had two branches of the company. You had SIG in Switzerland, and then you had SIG GmbH in Germany, and then they decided to set up SIG USA up in New Hampshire.
Right.
And the gun, from what I gathered watching, basically the guy that is running SIG USA right now, at one time worked for SIG GmbH in Germany, and he is actually a felon in Germany because he broke German law and sold firearms to Colombia.
Of course he
when
did.
they were at war with someone. And he's actually been convicted to where if he ever goes back to Germany, he's going to be arrested and put in prison. But basically, he said some years ago, because some of the shenanigans that same guy pulled, SIG GmbH in Germany went out of business. So you still have SIG in Switzerland and then SIG USA in New Hampshire. And
it's
said
it's the New Hampshire that's making the defective guns.
Exactly. SIG P320 is strictly a SIG USA product. Said people saying all the firearms are still being made by SIG in Switzerland. Said they're still excellent guns and nobody has a problem with them. But the guy running SIG USA, whenever someone tries to make an agreement to import the models from SIG Switzerland, he pulls some kind of shenanigans to try to scuttle the deal because he doesn't want the competition.
Right. Because they're two separate companies now, or are they just divisions of the...
Yeah, two separate companies. And this Cohen gentleman that's running SIG USA, he's also referred to colloquially, from what I've seen, as the Kimber Kid. Because basically before he got in with SIG, when he got made CEO of Kimber, he basically did the same thing to Kimber he's doing to SIG USA right now. Basically ran them into the ground by turning out shitty guns.
Of course he did.
To where now said Kimber is just starting to, now that he's gone, Kimber is going back to some decent quality control and such. They're actually starting to recover their reputation. But yeah, basically this guy likes trying to build guns on the cheap, tries to be a bean counter and use what they call mem parts, where he's actually sourcing quite a few parts from India.
What are why are they called mem parts?
I haven't had time to
armor.
research it. But basically, I don't know about the implication of what I've heard. I haven't had time to research the term yet, find out exactly what it means. Basically, what I'm gathering from watching the different people like Brandon Herrera and such is they're basically, I'd say, cheaply made parts that, shall we say, the tolerances that you would need for making a quality firearm are not there.
Right. Well,
and one other thing is coming in, a lot of people starting to ask too, said if they were having all these problems with the P320 and by extension the M17 and M18 military versions of the thing, almost from the get-go and for the last 10 years, why in God's name did SIG get the contract for the new M7 battle rifle and the M250 light machine gun?
because probably somebody is on the take.
Yeah. And I haven't had time to verify it, so I'm not going to mention the person's name and like yet, but I have seen a couple comments on different videos that there was one Army general that was involved in the, the XM-17 trials where SIG got selected before the trials were even finished. That after SIG got the contract, that this general decided to retire,
And
shortly thereafter he got a job with SIG as a quote-unquote defense advisor.
Yeah. That's usually how it works.
So yeah, saying the more and more of this stuff that's actually getting on people's radar, it hasn't been kept secret. The studies, like the investigations by the FBI and other police departments and agencies, have always been there. They just kind of got kept quiet, but now all this stuff is starting to become public knowledge. It's looking more and more sus the deeper we get into it here.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Alright, torpedo boats, I don't like what you're doing. We're gonna have you go this way, because I don't trust you. I mean, I do trust you. I trust you completely to do something really stupid, but would you please select this? So this little text here off to the side is so annoying because it prevents me from clicking on any ships that are under it. And I'm like, you could have the text there, but don't make it block anything. Alright, so that got sunk. And here's a little Austrian cruiser that's about to have a bad day. I'll be right back. Put my bowl away.
Me, the one that takes the cake is to where, like, out in Washington State, what's basically, I can't remember the full title of what it is, but basically it's like their Central Police Training Academy.
Right.
And few months back, they basically prohibited the use of, like, the P320 on any of the ranges, as far as, like, for basically by the, their own safety protocols, and also as far as, like, legal liability if someone got injured by one.
Yeah.
SIG has filed lawsuit against Washington State to force them to start allowing people to use the P320 on their training ranges again. And not just that, they also wanted the court to enforce a gag order on the administrator of the training academy to prevent her from saying anything publicly about SIG or the P320.
Yeah, I wouldn't let anybody take a SIG P320, near me while I was out at the range. That just makes sense.
Oh, if you want to get a really good laugh, look up one YouTube channel. This one guy that's calls himself Yankee Marshall.
Uh-huh.
He tried to make a rebuttal video in support of SIG, to where the one gentleman, Wyoming Gun Project, made the like now viral video to where he did the testing with just like using cases, shell casings with just a primer in it, showing how you can make the thing go off. This idiot, for like, it's the only way to describe this guy, called Yankee Marshall, he tried to make a rebuttal video.
Did he shoot himself in the process?
Almost. He was using live rounds.
Oh, Jesus. And it went off?
Oh, he got him to go off while he had his hand on a slide, manipulating the slide, and actually flagged his own hand multiple times while he was doing this.
Well,
I'm like, you absolute fucking moron.
I mean, dumbasses will do dumbass things. It's just kind of how it works.
And his excuse for the P320 said, oh, well, the P320's got excellent trigger pull, and the way they did that was by setting up the safeties they had. Said, if you want good trigger pull, well, you have to give up some of the safety factor with the gun. I'm like, you freaking idiot.
No, you don't. The pistol I used to have before it fell in the lake and I lost it had excellent trigger control and also was very safe. But it was a Ruger, which I really liked, actually. Very sad that I lost it in the lake. It was also not a cheap gun. Because how much do these SIG P320s cost?
Like somewhere around $600.
Okay. That seems a little high.
Yeah, but guess how much they sold them to the military for, which they're saying is part of the reason they got the contract, or at least the M17, M18 version.
How much?
The official number quoted for the price SIG is charging the U.S. military is like $190.
Okay. I'll explain why they got.
Yeah. Why do I kind of doubt that's what they're actually charging? But then again, from what I've heard, for like the new M7 rifle, where the old like M4 I get IE descended of the M16 that cost the U.S. government $1,000 a piece. SIG is charging $7,000 a piece for the M7 rifle.
That seems to be awfully expensive for a rifle. I mean, for a regular battle rifle, that seems very high.
Well, apparently the Army SIG went along with like trying to put every possible bell and whistle there was on that rifle.
Right.
And now they're starting.
Now the XM17 that fires a different. That's not a 5.56. That's firing some sort of weird round, right?
Yeah, the M17/M18 is the military version of the P320.
Okay.
It's the M7.
It's the M7 is the rifle, right? But their rifle, their M7 rifle, that doesn't fire a 5.56. It's firing something else, right?
Yeah, that's that new like make it's like not 6.5 or something around there. It's like I forget what the exact designation, but it's like 6 point something. Is I'm thinking it's about 6.5. It's a new caliber.
Right, because I think they're trying to go with a heavier, because they're wanting a heavier round to make it more armor piercing-ish, right?
Yeah, heavy around, higher velocity, to where piercing body armor.
Because they're really needing something more like a 308. Only zippy like the 5.56.
And from what I'm hearing, they're saying is they're starting to have problems with the all singing, all dancing computerized optics they put on it, and also they're having problems with the barrels overheating.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you're going to always have problems with a new weapon, but you would think they would have done a lot more. I think they would have tested it. I mean, but the M4 rifle, the M16 platform is just such a it's been used so long. It's very proven at this point.
And why, if you're concerned about cost or getting something in, the optics could be, excuse me, a separate development. But why not just make a 6.5 rifle based on like the M4 platform?
Yeah.
No, they wanted something all singing, all dancing, gold plated, overcomplicated beastie. Cough, F-35, cough.
I finally fucking F-35s. I finally have a Dreadnought. It's not the shitty German battleship hull. And I got this small Dreadnought. What is a small Dreadnought is? I guess it's small. 21.5 knots, 21.5 knots. There's not that big of a difference between the two. So
Yeah,
advanced tower 4.
Yeah. Yeah, there are people like Brandon Herrera and such already calling for like congressional investigation into just exactly what's going on with SIG as far as all of their contracts.
Right. So spotting range
Oh.
10,900 meters or 11.7. All right, so I can do dreadnoughts now, and these aren't going to be completely awful. And these armored cruiser 2s are still awful. Are there any other technologies that are up and coming that I need? That's going to be a while. Don't care about that. Don't care about any of these. So, alright. Let's look at these Guardians. And I need to probably wrap this up pretty soon. I'll probably design the new Dreadnought next time. Let's see what we can do with the Guardians. That's right, because your back tower's all... Your back tower's all stupid now. I have to turn those sideways because they're too big. Can make those longer. Alright, so we have improve the engine, go the Krupp armor, better barbettes, double bottomed hull, better anti-flood, go TNT, So this is all better stuff now. It's a 9.9-inch gun. I don't think I can put anything bigger on here. These are 4-inch guns, but I don't think I can make the guns. I can't put 5 inches on these, I don't think. If I take you off and try and put a 5, it just fits. So maybe I could do a 5-inch gun. I certainly can't do a 6, no. And that still fits. Can I make it a 5.9? No, I cannot. So I can go from 4-inch to 5-inch guns. But then those won't work. So there's really no point in just having one of them be. I can make these 4.9s, but then these guys don't. Alright, so this is just kind of stuck where it's at. These are very unfortunate little battleships. I could put a double-barreled 3.9 up top, but then it's not going to have the range of motion. Do these also fire differently? That's 10 kilometers, 11 kilometers, about less than 4 shots. These fire faster. And it's not like they get armor. Alright, well, so I guess this is what it is. This is a front tower 4. I get an advanced tower. I don't know if the advanced tower would fit. So if I take you off, I have to take you off. So I could fit that on. So this has a spotting of 3350. So it's got better spotting. And I can put a bunch of extra guns on there, which is kind of nice. But I can't put anything here now. So I lose a gun and I gain 3 more, which isn't really bad. I have a lot of extra forward weight now, though, that I gotta deal with. Oh my god, the aft belt is so big already. It's a rear tower 3. So I don't really gain anything by having this up there. No. So we're going to go back to the rear tower 3. Alright, so that's going to have a 11.7 kilometer range versus a 10.1. And this is 6 shots per minute, 6.5 shots per minute versus 10. Alright, so do those. Won't let me put any more of these. It won't let me do one of these barbettes. I can't put that anywhere. Yeah, so that's already as far back as it'll go. The only other spot that I can put this would be right here, and that's just... Unless I just put it there for extra ammo, that's not really doing me any good. And that thing's already as far back as it'll go. So we just need more aft belt. Actually, can I put... and get more armor. There we go. So that perfectly balances it. And I've got a little bit more tonnage left, which we can beef up the gun armor. Start just beefing up the superstructure. And we'll the conning tower. There we go. It's a 3-month refit instead of a 2-month, but that's not bad. And with the TNT, that's going to help a lot. It's got much better armor. Plus 75 armor strength versus plus 50. So yeah, so this armor is going to be great. I think this is our winner. Alright, we'll do this. Alright, so I've been playing for 3.5 hours and I need to get ready for work. So I'm going to start wrapping things up. Can we refit any of these guys? We can. These are what, 20,000 tons apiece. Go do that. Boop. Anyway, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Oh, you know what we can do also is on the patrol ship. We can make a little upgrade on this also with the TNT. This already has most everything, but just upgrading to TNT is going to be a big deal. Yeah, that's going to be nice. I'm not going to mess with the guns. So we're just going to add some armor. And I could try adding more belt armor. I've got about 100 tons to play with. I could try speeding it up, but the speed's fine. So let's just sort of tweak this a little bit. Oh. That's right, because if I do too much, it's going to start increasing that. I don't know if I can. So I can beef up the gun armor there. I would really like to increase the deck, or the superstructure. Alright, so there we go. So we are not perfect. Alright, there we go. Perfect. So 1 month refit has the TNT on it, a little bit more armor, and that's going to be the 1905 patrol ship. Perfect. And we could always do these in mass, but we're going to do that next time. So we'll do that after we refit all the Guardians. I'll do one of these. And yeah, we're good. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the show. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to go get ready for work, and I will see everybody hopefully tonight, but I don't know what my schedule is going to be like. If I'm tired after work, I'm just going to bed. So I will catch you guys later tonight or tomorrow. Thank you, and goodbye.
Yep. Hope you have a decent day at work there.
Thanks a lot, Mitchell.
Yeah.
I will do my best.
Yeah, I've got my own little projects I need to, now that I've got picked up all the parts that I ordered, to get out and do myself today, so.
Right on.
Yeah. Okay, you have a good day, and we'll talk with you later there.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.